Yeah, no, I was quite surprised being up there though. It's not prairie like down south. I mean, there are some flat areas, but there's huge ravines and forests and lakes. Man, I tell you, the lakes there, Adam, are spectacular.
I'd imagine so. Probably not a lot of people.
Yeah, it's like almost, I call it the, okay, you're familiar with the Shuswap in BC.
Yep.
I call this the undiscovered Shuswap of Canada kind of thing.
I believe it.
It's lovely, yeah.
It's so far away from any like big urban center, it'll probably stay that way.
Well, this trivia still keeps getting me. The entire population of Saskatchewan fits in this city.
Yeah.
Handsomely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
What always gets me is all of Canada fits inside like Florida.
California.
Or California.
That's right, yes. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Or
30
Tokyo.
Oh my goodness. Oh man.
Yeah.
That's even more stark because that's a smaller area, isn't it?
Yeah, way smaller.
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Like a city.
Including all its suburbs, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's like 36 million or 35 million.
That is amazing. Yeah, that's astounding.
No, it's crazy.
You guys picked a really fantastic day for this.
Yeah, we lucked out. Planned it last week, so we kind of
Last
just gonna say
week?
rain or
Oh.
shine.
Yeah. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Day before yesterday was quite agreeable as well, too.
Yeah, yesterday was nice.
So, having come back to Calgary after being gone for however long you were for school,
Yeah.
do you find you have a greater sense of appreciation for Calgary?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
In what ways?
It's definitely, it's almost a perfect city, like, in my mind. It's like perfect
Yeah.
size,
Yeah,
nice people,
yeah,
like beautiful, clean, comparative to a lot of other places I've
Sure.
been. It's not really a homeless problem.
yeah, yeah,
It's like, of course, comparative, and
yeah,
I don't know, just it's relatively affordable
yeah.
compared to Vancouver or anywhere else in Canada.
I agree with you, yeah.
And it's close to the mountains, of course.
That's what brought me back.
Yeah.
What brought me back was especially the mountains. The only thing that would make this unbeatable is if we had the ocean.
Totally.
Oh,
Yeah.
then it'd be like in the bag. It'd be like, but then everyone would come.
Then you're Vancouver.
Yes. But no, I like here, especially the sky. The sky and the mountains are the thing that continue to give me great sense of like savoring enthusiasm, you know?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. The sunshine is, I hear from a lot of people who move away, especially to BC, where
Yeah.
they don't get as much sun. They
Yeah.
get like seasonal depression.
Yeah.
It's not sunny enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that as well too.
Yeah.
Now, I've never tried, like, I've got a couple of brothers in Vancouver. Vancouver is really pretty too, but I just wasn't sure if I'd prefer it, especially that long season of cloudy, overcast,
Yeah, and rain
and rain. I mean, it's nice and warm for sure, much warmer comparatively, but
yeah. That's the trade-off.
yeah. No, I was quite intentional when I moved back here.
That's awesome.
It's like, I'm back here for a reason, and I'm gonna enjoy this.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely. Every time I travel, I appreciate Calgary more.
Mm. That's a good thing. That's a
Yeah.
really good thing. I know for me, like, the other element about it that I appreciate is it's a mixture between Saskatchewan and BC for me, in that we are in close proximity to the mountains, but then we also have this big, magnificent panoramic sky and horizons to enjoy. That
Yeah. You
really
get the
good.
foothills, the mountains, the prairies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
I've heard the Maritimes are pretty stellar.
I've been once as
Yeah.
a kid.
Yeah.
Definitely worth visiting.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. They're reminded me a lot of Alberta. Very friendly people. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been to Nova Scotia,
oh yeah.
but yeah, I've been to Nova Scotia, but I would love to visit the rest. It's got quite the culture, or so I hear.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Newfoundland was as far as culture shock goes.
You've been there?
Yeah, just I was probably I don't know 15
Okay.
when I was there, so
Okay.
I think my parents experienced more of the culture than I did.
Okay. Okay.
But, yeah, it was a cool spot.
Yeah, I've heard about Newfoundland that it needs its own separate trip aside from the rest of the Maritimes, just because it's that broad and
Yeah.
wide in its range.
Yeah, we only did St. John's.
Okay.
And that was, I think, 5 days. And
Okay.
months.
Okay.
Yeah, you could spend a lot of time out there really easily. There's a lot to do. Sunroof.
I know. They call this a moonroof.
Okay.
A moonroof in that, well, this mirror opens all the way back up over this guy here. I guess I could have done that here for our trip too.
That's all good. So,
I have a question for you, Adam.
yeah.
So, when I'm not on my Ubering, I have a social media account that I facilitate. My primary intention there is modeling what connecting looks like socially in a really good way. And I love featuring segments of my Uber rides, but I don't do that without permission. I've really been enjoying our back and forth. This isn't everyone's jam though, and that's why I always ask for consent if it is something that they'd be open to. Do you feel
Sure, go
open
for it.
Yeah?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Now, because again, I do value the no if it's a no too.
Yeah,
In
I'm
this, you're easy. This is what I call a video release form here. Do you mind filling it out for me? Have a read through it and just make sure that it's all the kind of thing that you'd be okay with. Basically giving me permission to use like your image, your voices, our interaction together for my platform.
Sure. Verbal isn't enough.
I wish verbal was enough, and I like the theme of verbal, but this is kind of like the world we live in today, where we
Yeah.
sort of lock in like that sort of, here's what this looks like legally, you know?
Sure.
Yeah. Verbal would be excellent. No, the primary theme, especially for my followers, that they really resonate with, and perhaps because they wish to see and hope to see and learn how to, enact it in their own experience, is what it could look like when you're able to talk to strangers, let alone people you actually know and friends. And
That should be good enough. I'll just give you my name and signature.
absolutely.
There you go.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no worries, dude. Good luck with social media.
I appreciate it.
Logging.
I appreciate that.
I'm trying to start a ski company in my free time when I'm not working. So
A ski company.
yeah,
That sounds like it's a passion of yours.
yeah, big
This is-
skier. That's our big thing. So that's what my roommate and I have been working on lately.
We're talking about downhill skiing.
Yeah, downhill skiing.
Okay.
Yeah,
And so
snowboarding.
you're starting a ski company, meaning you want to design skis?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we design them, kind of getting back to mechanical engineering roots.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. I see
Yeah.
now that.
Designing them. We're not gonna manufacture them,
Okay.
but just because that was prohibitively expensive to
Sure
set up
enough.
a factory.
So you'll send that elsewhere, but you'll
yeah,
do the
bring
engineering.
back, sell them, hopefully on the internet.
Now, obviously, you're seeing something that could be improved in what you're hoping to bring out, right?
Yeah.
Is that a good way of saying it?
Yeah,
And-
we're basically trying to design skis like specifically for the Rocky Mountains.
Oh.
And then just not cut any corners on construction.
And you're doing this with your roommate,
Yeah.
which entails that you guys have a really strong bond already that
Yeah.
has trust as part of it too.
We're trying.
That's cool.
We'll see how it goes. We could be. I think we're crazy also, but
You think so?
oh yeah. I mean,
How?
starting a company with your roommate.
Oh, well, here's the thing then, and that's why I was asking, is like, you probably wouldn't be considering that unless you actually trusted this guy and said, we're on the same page, you know? And
Trust each other.
yeah, totally.
It's still a crazy idea. We'll see if it works out.
That's pretty stellar though.
Yeah.
How far are you along in your process?
We should be launching this winter. So like
Seriously?
November, yeah.
This is like already,
Yeah, it's real.
is there a way I can follow along?
We don't have any our social media up yet. That'll be my job this week, actually.
Okay.
Things are
Okay.
moving pretty quick.
Okay.
Focus on the engineering, but it'll
Are
be
you-
called Paradise Skis.
Paradise Skis.
Yeah, or Paradise Snowboards.
Fantastic. Okay, so as far as what that looks like for you, are you familiar with social media very much?
Oh yeah.
Because I've been out of the game for like 10, 15 years, I'd probably say.
Yeah.
And so coming back in, I've had to do some serious sort of like, what do I even want to start? Well, what accounts do I want to utilize or that kind of thing? So
Totally. It's we're gonna be Instagram focused for sure. That's what
Okay.
most of the ski world is. So
okay,
I don't know what you're using. Probably Instagram as well, or
I started on TikTok.
TikTok. Okay.
Yeah, TikTok. I started there. That kind of blew up in a good way.
Yeah.
But they've been really pressing me saying, Binyam, would you please move on to Instagram? We want to be on Instagram and YouTube as well. So that's the trifecta that I am utilizing right now.
Cool.
But Instagram, I've heard a lot of things. Like lots of people are already on Instagram, right? And using that quite a bit too.
Yeah. TikTok is the one I haven't gone on.
Okay.
I think that, I'll leave that to the Zoomers, the younger generation. they can do TikTok for me.
Sure enough. Yeah, LinkedIn apparently is one that I have on my radar too, but I'm just working with the time limits that I have. This is you right here, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Let me just back in there so you don't have too far to walk. Adam, I really enjoyed our time together.
Yeah, good Uber ride, man.
It was stellar, absolutely. Well, stellar company is what I meant to say.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you. That's awesome. Let me help you grab my bag here as well.
I got you. This guy.
Those are heavy, aren't they?
Right.